Hello, welcome back to Let's Play Blackbook, and I'm probably stretching things a little bit. We're going to do the score sheet book. Nikolai can help. We could play cards, but we're going to attack.
A circle and aim your Zagavar at the demons.
I wonder if playing cards would have helped somebody escape. Sometimes that's the right way to do. Okay. Summon more evil spirits. Oop, nope. This is going to be interesting. Awesome. Cool. $14. $6. Okay. You know what? There's no reason not to. The entire point of this design is to have ridiculous defenses while your dots kill everything. Yep. Get to draw more cards next time. You're going to die. Oh. There we go. Yep, I win. You don't get to act next round. In fact, I don't think you're even going to get to the waste. Let's go to the book. I don't think that's a terrible idea, actually, to be honest. So, we are heading off to the Banya because we have all the items we need to save the girl.
A motley swarm of peddlers has created a small fair by the village. Some traders have stayed rather late. You might get lucky and find something useful among their varied goods.
Buy an amulet, and you'll be as healthy as a boar. Demons fleeing from your ore.
Find an amulet or a trinket. Find a potion and drink it. Yeah, I mean, I have 72, so I could buy, like, the old knife. But I'll hold off on this for now. Okay. The book merchant won't have any new spells. Yeah, I have all these. So, moving on.
It seems someone was expecting you. Someone appears to have cursed the peasant's cow, and it stopped giving milk. You try to remember. Was this your doing? One way or the other, you whisper requisite zagavers, and now the animal will recover. The thankful hosts give you some fresh bread and a small pot of honey.
I don't think this was my doing. I don't remember having anything to do with cursing a cow. Banyas are prone to fires. People stoke the flames too hard at times. That's why they're often built on riverbanks. Nowadays, some of these banyas are abandoned.
The door to the abandoned banya opens with a shrill creak. After that, the old building is silent, waiting for the ritual to begin. You can only guess how this ritual will end. Some fitting spells come to mind. However, none of them were made to free changelings. Your heart skips a beat when you look upon the unknown, dim as the dark interior of a stove.
Let's look at that new knowledge. Part 2. As soon as he took the stone, a female hand grabbed his arm. You won't have the stone unless you marry me. You're a demon, surely. No, a Christian soul. Take me as your wife and we'll marry in the church. The soldier took a better look. The girl was pretty and might bear him many children. He agreed, and she told him, come tomorrow at midnight. You'll meet my father, the head of the Banya, and you'll deal with him. But keep this in mind. You'll have to pick me out from 12 identical girls. Don't choose the ones with yellow teeth, for mine are white. Also, my father will offer you 2 sacks for the dowry. Don't choose the left one, as it holds all of man's sorrows. Take the right one, it holds a fortune. Excuse me. The soldier did as he was told. The head of the Banya howled with rage and vanished. I should have read this last time. I had to do this event a couple times. Okay.
You start with the usual summoning Zagaver, hoping that Nikolai's bride will answer you. Perhaps you'll just have to give her all of the requisite items. The Zagaver soon comes to an end, and the changeling girl stands before you.
We brought the things we promised. Soon you'll be free.
The girl tries to say something, but an unintelligible whisper is all that escapes her lips. Her entire figure seems tinged with smoke.
What's going on? We can't understand you.
The girl covers her mouth. Her figure screams despair. Tears drip from her empty eye sockets. You whisper an old Zagaver, and you finally understand what she's saying. Her voice calls to you, as if from far away.
The one called Banik dwells in darkness. She wouldn't let the accursed children go. The stove, the fire, the boiling water, the flayed skin. These are the keys to her domain.
The stove, the fire, the boiling water that flays skin.
I am the third from the left, and all that is colored with blood. Mind you, that...
The girl doesn't manage to finish the sentence. She is engulfed with flames and clouds of steam. The shelves fall over when a hole to the ethereal world opens like a maw.
Ooh dear.
So what now? We enter the abyss? So what now?
Whew.
The entrance to the underground burns with unbearable heat. You recall this happening when you stepped into the maw of the Hellhound. This time, old Yegor isn't around. Your confidence in your ability to get out is also nowhere to be found. You tell Nikolai to wait for you in the banya, and step inside. The world flashes with blinding heat. You're familiar with the feeling of passing between worlds. However, once again, even on this, your third time, it sweeps over you like a sudden gale and slams you mercilessly to the ground. When you come to, you're surrounded by a ringing silence. Nikolai lies at your side. He too is stunned from the teleportation, but is already coming to his senses. He obviously didn't listen to your instructions.
Third time. To hell, back, and now to this world. Got it.
Hola, are you alright? I told you to wait in the banya.
But I couldn't just leave you like that alone. I can keep it together now, I think.
Well, the more the merrier, I suppose. Anyway, there's no way back now. Follow me.
Such a fearsome girl. You'd better stay behind me.
Don't get yourself killed.
Okay. Oh, dried herbs. Door mechanism. Okay, so the stove. I, of course, have done this already, so this is kind of, I know this. The fire. See, it only happens once on here. So that's one of the things you know is how it is. You look at the thing that only happens once.
You continue your journey into the domain of the Abdiricha. Nikolai tags along, constantly glancing around. You don't blame him, for you are also alarmed. And suddenly, it seems you are right to be. A couple of chorts bar your way.
Also, you put the stove on, you have the stove, you put fire in the stove, and you put the water on top of the fire to boil. Okay. So, to all enemies? Sure. Yep. Oh, I have waste. Okay, it's going to hit me for 1? Yeah. So, yeah. The good thing about doing it this way is they die at the beginning of their turn, so I can do a lot of healing in combat. Which, if you're doing direct damage, you can't do as well. Sure. New level and a new fiend.
The defeated chorts vanish into the thick subterranean shadows. You move further along the grim corridors. Nikolai follows you. You notice he's clenching the cross taken from the Ikotnitsa. His knuckles are white, and his hands shiver, but his eyes are full of determination.
Okay. Can't do that. Level 10, level 9, so I can't do either of those. I could do this. Sleight of hand. I think I'm going to do trick number 2.
One tight corridor leads to another. The lower you go, the harder it is to breathe. Your path is lit only by burning embers and the scattered rays of the dawn coming from the human world somewhere above. It seems this journey will never end when suddenly a black figure bars your way.
Who's sneaking around there in the dark? We can smell you. We can. Reeks of life will clean you up. Get rid of stinking skin as well.
Greetings to you, Bannock Hostess. Be so kind as to let us stay here down below.
Hear us out, Banyak dear.
and wild ourselves we did. I am the mistress here. Can't order me around, can you? Can you? What brings you here, down below?
Changelings?
Why do you steal Christian children? Why don't you let them go?
Who steals children? Who steals children? These are my children. It's quiet here in the dark.
I think she's gone a little cuckoo.
It's quiet here in the dark. It's warm from the stove. We're doing just fine here without you living ones.
I mean, from what you gather, Bannocks and people live in close proximity quite often. And there's danger, but not like this.
What brings you here, down below?
They say Bannocks rule over the Aspen demons. Is it true?
Why do you want to know? Why? So what if it's true? Maybe not. What then? We want to ask something else. What brings you here, down below?
Okay.
We came to ask for your daughter's hand. I have a young groom, you have a fine bride. Can we bring them together?
It's like doing the matchmaking.
No brights here below. Embers burn. Warm old bones.
Yeah? Who burned my arm then? An ember shaped like a hand?
Hamar! Hamar! Seal on the hand. You find it out. Figure it out.
It wasn't that difficult.
Well, give us the girl. We know she's here.
All right. Have it your way. We'll show you a bride. Not one, even not one. Choose the one that's yours.
Third from the left.
You chose wrong. You'd stay here. Here to stay. I'll steam your hair on a rake, then take off your skin.
What should we do, Asha? They all look alike.
You remember what the changeling said in the banya? I am the third from the left, and all that is colored with blood. She tried to say something else, but vanished.
Well, I can choose on my own, I guess. After all, I'm to live with her.
Let me guess who the real one is here.
I want the XP. Third from the left.
You chose. Guessed it. You got lucky. Probably just lucky. How are they lucky? Why?
You sound a bit like Golem.
We've chosen the bride. Now let her go.
Give her back? Our girl? No. We can't let her go, can we? No, a bride needs a dowry, right? Yes, I'll give you the dowry. I will. Choose the right one, and we'll let the girl go. Choose the right one.
So there's this one. There's this one. But this one has a red thing coming out of it. What do you have to say?
Chests all look lush. What are we to do?
What your bride tell us? I am the third from the left, and all that is colored with blood. Well, which is the third one from the left?
These demons sure are cunning.
Sort of.
Let me choose a fine one for you.
It's the middle one. The one with the red. It hasn't changed since the last time I did it.
You chose.
I did figure it out because it did remind me, but I really should have paid attention to the story.
You guessed it.
The thing is, the stories we're picking up are stories, is basically this story. So I'm not sure how we would know about it unless we were having some sort of future sense.
But how? The girl told you.
It's a little bit different. But that's clearly what the idea is
Couldn't guess any other way.
You promised to give us our bride if we guessed right.
You did, but you shouldn't have. No, you won't live here alive. No.
And I think it is time for a new video. It is a little bit early, and I should probably go to bed, but we're going to go. Ooh. Yep, we're going to go to a new video. See you in a moment.